Good morning once again. It's me, reading from Book of North American Birds, Reader's Digest edition, the 1990 publication. We're reading about birds of prey. See if I can shift this just a tidbit to get some decent lighting. I don't know. I can't tell. It's glary. The birds of prey. They are the warlords of the air. The hawks, falcons, owls, eagles, and other birds referred to as raptors. Swift, fearless, and powerful, they are superbly equipped for their lives as predators. Almost too well, for they have also suffered at human hands for the seeming cruelty of their behavior. But such a view mistakes an act for a motive. These fierce hunters, like all wild creatures, are only carrying out the roles given them by nature. Yesterday's bird of the day on A Bird a Day was the northern goshawk. Well, gosh. If you missed that one, flip on back, you'll see it. Today we're reading about the red-shouldered hawk, the Buteo Lineatus. That's the Latin pronunciation, Buteo Lineatus. Let's take a good look at the picture of the of the red-shouldered hawk. You see the immature version and the adult version both pictured there very well. Good stuff, good stuff. Birds are such interesting creatures. You know, in some people's worldview, we'll say, they say that dinosaurs and birds are the most closely related. They have similar bone structure and things like that. I'm not getting into all of those details, but the raptors in Jurassic Park kind of moved like birds. It's interesting. Let's read about the red-shouldered hawk. It's mud time, and the wooded New England hillsides ring with the cries of courting red-shouldered hawks. A male spirals skyward, climbing high over the treetops. His mate circles below. Suddenly, he pitches forward, a screaming projectile whose looping flight traces a roller coaster route through the sky. Blue jays scream back insults and mimic cries. New England farmers, who have seen this pageant many times, stop their plowing to watch the display. Spring has returned to the land. The fidelity of the red-shouldered hawks to their nest sites, and often to a specific nest, is well known. The stick nests are usually fitted into the crotch of a mature hardwood or sometimes a pine. They are sturdy structures made to last several seasons, but each spring brings alterations in new materials, fresh leaves, mosses, shredded bark, and a freshly trimmed sprig, apparently to proclaim occupancy. The diet of this woodland raptor is a hearty and varied one. Its hunting skills are most often focused on the cold-blooded creatures of the forest floor, lizards, toads, frogs, and particularly snakes. The red-shouldered is also adept at catching birds, as evidenced by the remains that surround its nest, and mammals up to the size of rabbits and squirrels appear to be on the menu too. Only because of the red-shoulder's talons are small is large prey safely out of reach. Red-shouldered hawks usually decorate their nests with sprigs of fresh green foliage. They're the interior designer of the birds of prey, apparently, huh? So they seasonally go back to the same nest, but they update it, and they make sure that it's got some fresh greenery, mostly found, as you can see, in the eastern portion of the United States, all the way up the coast there. The red-shouldered hawk. How do you recognize the red-shouldered hawk? I'm glad you asked. They're anywhere from 17 to 24 inches long, The adults are brownish and streaked above with a rusty shoulder pattern. They're barred with rusty on the below, and their tail with several light bands. The immature, molted brown above, and streaked and blotched below. Okay. Their habitat is moist, deciduous forests and swamps. Their nesting, the nest is a deep cup of sticks and twigs, 20 to 60 feet above the ground in a tree. The nest is often decorated with green sprigs. They lay anywhere from 2 to 6 eggs at a time. They are white with brown blotches, and the incubation period, or the time it takes for the egg to hatch, is around 28 days. They're roosted on by both sexes. The young come out with downy feathers, and they leave the nest at about 5 to 6 weeks after hatching. Their food, it's usually reptiles, frogs, small mammals, birds, and large insects. The red-shouldered hawk, Buteo Lineatus. One more look at the red-shouldered hawk. So many amazing birds here in North America. Working our way through the list on a bird a day. Tomorrow's bird of the day is going to be the broad-winged hawk. I'll flap at you then.